Okay, I'm just gonna go over this really quick because I have an exam tomorrow. So basically today I took two trades. I took NQ and I took YM. So I'll go over my framework on YM. So on YM, right, we took out this relevant high on YM, and then this is like our daily model, right? Now I look at the 4 hour. So by the time I woke up, we had this two-stage reversal. This is like the highest probability sequence for reversal because it's like a two-stage and like a PSB. But more importantly, we have a key level and then we get like a AMD reversal at the high here. So now look at the 1 hour, right? You see how this is a relevant swing on the 1 hour. So it's like a 1 hour model too, just to confirm it with NQ. So it was like this at the moment. So I wasn't afraid of this large wick just because we were expanding away. Like it looked fine, and then I had my stop loss pretty high, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, wait. Took on the 3 minute. Took something like, yeah, I think it's something like, yeah, no, something like that. No, it is like that. So I entered, like I wasn't fully prepared at 9:30, so I waited for a little bit. Then at 9:30 I was just like, okay, I think this is fine, so I just took it here, right here, right? So then it went down. I took most of my 70% off like at this place, which is also like a 6 hour gap, which I didn't realize until Splash posted his fucking trade. Yeah, 6 hour gap, right? But overall I was still targeting here because I was thinking that we can get down there. I don't think the daily wick was that large, but then like I saw NQ expanding the other direction, so I was thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna start trailing just because NQ is not really doing anything. So that was a mistake. I got trailed out fucking barely, and we get a hourly S&T fill with RTY, and we traded this lower. Like Garrett took something like this in here. I could have took something like that, but I wasn't really thinking about it because I don't know. I just wasn't. I closed chart by the time I got trailed. I'm like, okay, it's probably done here. Just I didn't expect NQ to resync like that out of the air. But more importantly, if we want to shoot the SMT fail, we should be focusing on RTY and YM, right? RTY really clean. Could have took something here. Could have took something here. So now I'll go over my NQ trade. So my NQ trade is basically like the same principle, but it's literally the same thing, basically like right here. And I just waited for the CSD and I just took it thinking that this is probably like, since we have the sequence, we're all CSDing, like I'm assuming that all assets is probably gonna just resync lower. So I took NQ as well, but then I got stopped out. I'm not really mad at this yet. Like I don't think it was that bad, but I can see how not the condition. I can see how like how counter trend and like how counter trend it is, and trying to catch the reversal of that can be like a little bit risky. But also we do get a really high probability sequence at the reversal. So I'm not really I'm not I'm just gonna let this slide, honestly. But more importantly, what can we learn from today is that you don't want to be a bitch. You don't want to trade with stop loss. No, sometimes you do, but in this case, like we have an hourly gap like forming with RTY. I should have realized that. I wasn't even looking at RTY at all. Maybe I would have. I feel like maybe I would have even shorted like something like that, bro. Honestly, if I was looking at RTY, like at the reversal. Yeah, like I could have. I mean, maybe. But yeah, that's it for today. It's just some common mistakes, but I'm kind of happy with how I've been trading. Like I'm getting my bias correct, and that's really all that matters for me for now. So here's my trade. This is my trade. And that's it for